Hi there, today we're unboxing a microphone. This particular microphone is by a company called MAONO, and details are in the description below for anyone thinking of purchasing. It's actually compatible with cameras, DSLRs, smartphones, PCs, or even a laptop. So let's have a quick look around the packaging. Comes nicely packaged, some details there of compatibility, like I've already said, smartphone, camcorder, PC, DSLR, and some details, so video shooting, presentation, interview, and selfie. Quite useful for myself. Obviously I do these YouTube videos, and sometimes I do videos on the PC where I need a good microphone. My existing one, I have to admit, is just rubbish. So I thought, give something like this a go. So let's open it up and see what you get in the packaging. So that's what we have initially. There's a plastic cover on there. Let's pop that off. Okay, so we've got some details about the item. That's in English. If I open that up, got some Chinese there as well. Okay, that's that. Got a nice carry case here as well. Build quality is reasonable. Like imitation sort of leather, I'd say. Okay, and then the actual item, so let's open that up. Got a battery, got a cover for the actual microphone, and 3.5mm jack here, and obviously the larger one if you needed to use that. Lots of cable actually if you look at the back. Let's carefully take this out. Okay, so I've laid out all the items you get in the packaging. So you've already seen the carry case, and what I've just found within the carry case was another cover for the microphone. So a slightly bigger one, as you can see there, unless it's just been squashed, but it does seem slightly bigger. Yeah, and then you've got a clip for the actual microphone, which is pretty strong actually. It's a metal clip, and it can just clip onto your lapel. So the way that works, it just fits straight onto there, and again you can pull it off if you wanted to. Yeah. Okay, so let's put one of the covers straight on it. Okay, there you go. Okay, so if we actually look at the microphone and the components you get with there, obviously you get this additional adapter. If we look at this connector, 3.5mm jack on there, and 4 segments on there. Moving on, lots of cable there, ample cable on there, and then you've got this part of the actual device. So quite interesting. It's got obviously their branding on there. On, others, off, smartphone. So I did reach out to the manufacturer and ask him about this because I wasn't too sure why they gave a battery. So if you open it up, what you'll find there's a battery already in there. Now, this is what they came back with. They said some devices have no power supply for the headphone jack, and the battery inside is for these devices. So it says this microphone has a transfer switch. When on off, it is 4-segment plug input. It is suitable for devices with a 4-segment socket, such as mobile phones. So if you're plugging this into your mobile phone, you just go for off. If any other devices, just go for on. So there you go. Small clip on there as well. So you could clip this onto your belt, for instance. It's very short though. I would have thought it'd be better positioned a bit higher, you know, so give you ample space there. This is quite short, and it could sort of be nudged and just fall off quite easily, I thought. Yeah, okay. Microphone build quality seems good. Tough plastic around there. Cable quality wise, it's okay. Not too cheap and flimsy or anything, just seems reasonable quality. And this seems reasonable as well. I wouldn't say it's premium quality, but it's seems okay. Okay, so next let's test out this microphone. So I'm going to test it on my camcorder, which is recording this video. So just zooming in on this, let's switch it to on because it's not a smartphone. And as I'm talking, I'll just move the microphone closer to me. Let's see if there's any noticeable difference in the actual sound quality of this. So I'm plugging it in right now. So now you're hearing it from the microphone. And obviously I've got to play it back before I can see if there's any difference in quality. Let me unplug it now, see if there's any change. There you go. So that's with it unplugged now. Okay, so for our next test, let's test making a recording on a smartphone. So if I take the actual device, let's come in close here and I'll flip it into the off position for a smartphone. And let me get ready to plug it in, but keep the microphone close to me. So if I hit record now, as this is recording, I'll just push the actual microphone in and see if that makes a difference in. And what I can do is actually include that recording on the video. So look, you can see straight away there's been an increase in actual, I guess, the sound quality that it's getting. So the graph's gone much larger. And just carry on like this. Obviously I am at distance from the phone, so obviously that's going to affect it as well, but should be a good test. Okay, so I'm standing outside. I'm just about to test out the microphone. So it's not plugged in at the moment. I'm just plugging it in now. So this is a test with the microphone plugged in. Hopefully the sound should be better. And I'm unplugging it, so it's unplugged now. So this is now without the microphone.
So here I have my existing headset with microphone plugged into my laptop, just to give you an indication of the current sound quality I'm getting. So if I'm doing a voiceover on any sort of snapshot I've got on my computer, this is what the sound quality is going to sound like.
So I've plugged in the microphone into my laptop, and this is the actual sound quality you're going to achieve off it. So I hope it gives someone a good idea if they're going to use it for this sort of usage, where obviously they're creating content on their laptop and then making recordings. So there you go. Okay, so you've seen this microphone unboxed and you've seen it in use. Details are in the description below for anyone thinking of purchasing. Thanks for viewing, and don't forget to like and subscribe.